Hey everybody, this is Limitless KRGNN, and we're doing another cool toy review this week. And so technically this is Ultraman Tiga movie Final Odyssey Kamira Cleara 1.1 scale, and this is from True Maker. This is a third party that does Ultraman and Kamen Rider stuff that technically is function wise and in some cases has diecast metal, and it's for adult collectibles, but technically it's also for replica cosplaying. And this is technically from the Ultraman, I don't know if technically it's a movie or just a TV show episode special, an hour special. And it's briefly like just an origin of Ultraman Tiga and the Giants, and how he technically was one of the giant villains in the original 90s, early 90s, like 1996. Technically this character and this device came out in that hour special. Now again, I don't know if that was a movie or it was a movie or just an episode special. I did see it, but I saw it raw, so it wasn't subtitled or anything like that. But I did get to see it, and it was interesting. Like I said, Ultraman Tiga is one of those ones I really like. I was actually lucky enough that Ultraman Tiga, I saw it and subtitled the show, and I actually saw it and dubbed. If you guys didn't know this, Australia in the late 90s, early 2000s, I think through Cartoon Network dubbed it. So I actually got to see maybe like 34 or 37 episodes because they were on YouTube at the time. I don't know if they're still up there. They could have been taken down, but maybe they're still up there. If you can, you should definitely check it. It's interesting because the story and it's just the way they talk, and then the jokes is just a little weird, but at least it's cool because you get to see Ultraman's show dubbed English. So it's just cool that they did that. I heard that the DVDs for that is really rare to find because they did make them into VHS and DVDs, but it's just very rare, but they do come out. If I ever do find them in the wild or see them online, I'll definitely like to collect it. But yeah, so again, this is technically from that hour special, and this is technically a Dark Giant. Now, if you guys have seen the remake Trigger, that's technically the same, well, not the same universe, but it's technically same characters that intertwine, so it has similarity, like an alternate universe of the same theme. It has, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but pretty much the same character in that universe. But, so I'm getting sidetracked. Again, this is a third-party True Maker. Of course, I tell you how much I got it and where I got it in the end of the video. But yeah, so let's open this baby up and get a better look inside. So I opened the box to show you, and it comes with this really nice foam to protect it. So they already came out with a Ultra replica through Bandai. That I don't know if it's diecast. It could be diecast. I don't have that version, but they came out with that one with the Dark Tiga Spark lens. But yeah, so this is the card that actually gives you a little brief info of the character of this one. You guys can get a better look at it, and it shows you right there again. It shows you the Dark Giant and her name KAMILA, and the power. I can't read that. It's so like I can't read because the camera's blocking. It's like little tiny words there, but yeah, it's just a little card. Alright guys, so let's get a first better look at this thing. This thing is really heavy. I can tell you right now. You can tell there are parts in this die cast and parts are plastic. The paint in this is beautiful, but it's not really strong to the point that like if you drop it or hit against something, it will scratch off easily. Yeah, so you decide to get this, just keep you caution that the paint in this, it's not like, it's very pretty, but it's not like it's really strong enough that I feel like this can easily hit something, it will scrape off. Not like like easily enough that I do this, but enough like if it hits something more solid, it'll probably, you know, chip it off. Because I noticed that there's a piece of here chipped off, and I never once hit it or anything. But I guess, well, technically this is pre-owned, so maybe that's is. But I don't know. I feel like this is one of those things that's not 100% paint wise. Like you know, just keep it in caution in mind. You know, I'm like sidetracking again. But the paint on this is really nice. It's not like really beautiful like detail, but it's pretty nice. And again, the parts I do notice is die cast metal. Let me open this part. Is the bottom part right here, as you can see that. This part's die cast. This part's die cast. This part is plastic. It felt die cast, but it's plastic. Okay, so the battery compartment is so even though you guys can see that there's a little side, you pull that out, and the battery compartment is right here, and it takes pretty much those small kind of like watches battery size that it's like it's harder to purchase them, and so yeah, they're a pain in the butt. At least you have one of those, you know, dollar stores that sells those kind of batteries, or you know, you have to buy them when they ever do sell them in any stores. I doubt it, but yeah, I really hate those batteries. So on and off switch is right here, and it's X for off and 0 for on. Some of these I noticed because I had 3, I sold 1. It was just a regular spark. The buttons are very sensitive, meaning that if you sometimes even you turn it on, it doesn't turn on. You got to go back and turn it back on. Just keep that on option. Remember, there's like a third party, so there's like their own trying to just build it and mess with it. So they're just very sensitive, I notice. So let's turn this baby on so you guys can see. All right, so I have to wait 15 seconds. That's a very long intro. Wow. I think that's the scene towards the end when she's dying. I could be wrong. Okay, so let's do the the transforming. So that's the first transforming. Now, when I read in the instructions, push it again, and it does one of the sound effects attacks. I think that's the same transforming sound. I could be wrong. And then if I do it twice. I hear the speakers around here. I just can't really see where there's a hole to hear, but it's pretty loud actually. So if I hold on to it, so again, it does the same thing, and if you do it twice, it does the same thing. Huh. So so you push the button twice, it triggers different, I guess, catchphrases from the movie or the TV show. Again, TV special. I don't know. Now, if I hold on to it for a couple of minutes, like a minute, no, I think that's it. I could be wrong, but function-wise, that's what it does. If you want to see it in the dark with the transforming, we can do that now. Alright guys, so let's talk about the good and bad about this item. Let's first talk about the negativity. I'll be honest, mine's, since day one, since I purchased this, I noticed that the on and off switch was very sensitive. It wouldn't turn on. Sometimes I had to really force it to turn it on. I thought it was just a flaw in this one, but then the dark spark lens I also have the same issue. I don't know if this is a third party issue. I don't know if this is something only with these from this company, True Maker, that have that the button is very sensitive, but mine's have that issue. But I know that's the only negativity I have against it. Now, the cool thing about this, the positive about this, is it's very nice detail. Paint is very nice. Die cast. At the time when I got this, it was way before Bandai actually came out with a true ultra replica that actually is before it ever came out. So this thing at the time was very beautiful and nice, and it was very demand. The price has dropped since the Bandai official license one came out. I don't know if that one's diecast or not, but it is nice. Now, I don't know if it has the same function as this one. Just keep in mind. Now, if you guys, my honest opinion is, if you guys can get this one for a decent price, under the price I got it for, and that's how much I'm gonna tell you now. So I got this for 50. Now, it does not go for 50. It goes for 70 to 100, and not everyone sells it. Usually, I notice a lot of the stuff like this is usually you have to order this through AliExpress or maybe through websites that sell it through Thailand. Very rare compared to the actual regular Ultraman replica one that comes out that's still pretty expensive. I think there's still demand for it because, like I said, this one has different sound effects compared to the actually licensed one. And I think some people prefer this one compared to the licensed one. Maybe people actually prefer the licensed one. If you can get it for a decent price, again, I think it's a must-have. It's nice to have, especially just to display like that in the box exposed like that. It will be cool. It came with a little stand. Usually, some of these from True Makers do come with stands, but I think because of the weird shape of the pointy spot, it does not come with a stand. I think the Bandai Ultra replica one does come with a stand. But yeah, if you can get it for a really nice price, it's a must-have. But just keep that in mind that there's a chance of that little weird flaw that the switch is very sensitive on and off. That's why I say try to get it for a decent price under 50. That's how much I got it. And I got it maybe like years ago before the actual licensed one came out. So that was still a bargain for me. I'm happy that I got it for the deal for that. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. So, this is it. This is Limitless KRG and then signing out. And like I say, any way to help the channel, leave a comment, subscribe, put a thumbs up. Anything helps. And I go to say adios and bye. Keep on collecting.